G'day again, John Down Untuned here in Melbourne, Australia. Yeah, been a couple of months since I've been able to get and do a video, thanks to me stuffing my hand up over processing stuff on the computer and getting an RSI issue with my wrist and fingers. So I'm on the mend now, so I can sort of hold up records and things. Yeah, and of course me poor old amp over there, the hi-fi, I've lost a channel on that, so that's something that needs to be looked at. But yeah, recently been to a few record fairs, and yeah, there's been a few things turn up at the shops that are new that sort of got me interest. And yeah, the first one, Record Store Day, obviously I couldn't go in person, but I did see something I was very interested in and got it posted, so that's turned up. And that is opera and opera singer Maria Kallus, and this is the RSD 2022 of Pure. And this came on a red vinyl. A few years ago it came out, it was on a CD, so it's the same look at the front, but there's less tracks on the album compared to the CD. So that's what the CD had. Yeah, the album is a gatefold. I'm pretty sure I'll be the only one in the VC that'll have this, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's the front. And yeah, lyrics inside and a couple of photos. And yeah, track listing on the back. Another shot of her during a performance. So yeah, I was happy to find that. I didn't think that had come out in Record Store Day, but it did. And yeah, as I said, it's a red vinyl. So yeah, that's what it looks like. So that was my one and only Record Store Day purchase for this year. The next thing we found that was spoken about in the VC a few months ago, but yeah, it takes too long, takes ages for stuff to get to Australia, and that was the new album by Saxon. And Carpe Diem sees the day. I mean, tons of people have got that tattooed on themselves, I suspect, because it's one of those sort of sayings. But yeah, this is really good. I'm quite impressed. Yeah, it had good reviews, and I can see why. It's really good stuff for 70-somethings. They're doing pretty well. So yeah, there's all the geriatrics in there. Yeah, nice gatefold. And it's got that sort of, that look that most modern albums have, that sort of semi-matte look. Yeah, really good, as I said. Yeah, very, very happy to get this. And yeah, you've got an insert. It's a single-sided insert that comes with it. And of course, yeah, credits and lyrics on the inner. And yeah, it's just the standard black vinyl, which is sort of fairly rare these days, I think. And mine, I just happened to get the box set because it was almost the same price as getting the record and CD by themselves separately. So that was an easy choice. So there's the box. Really nice. Yeah, really well produced. And yeah, I don't want to pull it apart because I don't think my fingers will like that. But yeah, there's a flag in there. And oh, where'd the patch go? Here it is. Yeah, you get a patch. And yeah, which I haven't pulled out yet, but the CD's in there as well. So that was an easy choice to make, was to buy this. And at the same time, I found another one of their albums, because yeah, like I haven't bought their stuff since the middle 80s, I think. So yeah, I've got a bit of catching up to do. But I found the Inner Sanctum. I think this is 2007. Yeah, good, really nice cover there. And this is a redo, I think 2016 from memory. And that's the track list. And of course, suitable medieval themes and whatnot. So there's a lyric sheet insert. And mine was a sealed copy, and I didn't know what I was going to get until I opened it. And it turned out to be the magenta version. I've got to be careful getting this out. So there you go, that's the magenta type. yeah, you can get it on standard black, and also I think there's blue as well, but yeah, that one sort of comes up pretty good. So yeah, getting back onto me Saxon stuff. Yeah, I got all the original albums up until Innocence Is No Excuse. I think that the first one I haven't got. So yeah, there's a few to chase up in the future. Then another new album that came out earlier this month, I think very early May from memory, is New Zealand lady Aldous Harding, and this is called Warm Chris. Yeah, not that long ago. Was it? Start of May, I think. So, yeah, she's a very quirky, unusual New Zealand lady. So that's what's on the album. This is 4 AD, or sort of Flying Nun. And yeah, I've got Designer and Party. They're the two previous albums I've got. I haven't got her first one yet. I'm still trying to find it. It's self-titled, but it's $100 plus if you can get it. Even the CD's hard to get. I still haven't found that. So there's that's the lyrics inner that you get, and yeah, standard black vinyl. And yeah, she had a song called Old Peel that came out last year, like sort of right in the middle of the lockdown, and it was only on a 7-inch single. I was hoping that song would be on the album, but it isn't. So if you like the track Old Peel from her, yeah, you'll have to just buy the 7-inch because it's the only way to get it. So that's the more recent. A couple of months ago I was buying a few Maria Kallus things on eBay from a Japanese seller, and there was a few other things that grabbed me interest, and one of them was a lot of 3 Sheila E records. And so I sort of half-assed put a bid in and didn't think I'd win them, but yeah, for $15 American I won the whole 3. So there's In the Glamorous Life with the gorgeous kitty, looks a bit like our cat, and the equally gorgeous Sheila E there. So that was the first one of the 3. And the second one, another really nice cover, is this is what's it called? 1600 Romance. These obviously haven't been spun because thanks to my record player playing up. But these were nice to find because Japanese stuff's, it's well produced. Good, you get other things like obies and stuff and all the lyric sheets. But yeah, that's the back of that one. And the third of them, another striking cover of Sheila. There's self-titled album. I think this is 87. And you got to flip it that way, but yeah, there's the bottom half of her. And this one is on the Paisley Park label. And I'm not a Prince fan in the slightest, but isn't that a beautiful design though? So that's 3 Sheila E records for 15, but plus the Maria Kallus ones that I won, so I was pretty happy with that little bidding experience on eBay. And then another one I found in a record shop here that I used to have back in the day when I was buying just about anything on Kate Bush, was this rather naughty, but it's because that's a bootleg of home demo recordings. It was called Kathy's Album. There's another one called Kathy's Album too. Haven't seen that, but yeah, I used to have these years ago and sold them in about 93. So I'm just wondering, because I remember having a copy with a sticker like that, so I wonder if this is my old copy from way back when. But yeah, this was sort of stuff that came out in about 1990 or something, and she did a lot of sort of girl at piano just with a tape recorder as demos for record companies and things, and somebody's leaked them, and this is sort of like the first time they came out. And there's a bunch of 7-inch singles as well, all different colours, that they also use these. But this is one of the 2 vinyl records that came out in about 89-90 of bootlegs of Kate Bush's stuff. I'll show a few 12 inches. We've got quite a bit of stuff that we've been buying because the fairs have been really good and quite productive in what's been available. So I'll just put a few 12s. And the first one, Sisters of Mercy. I'll jump on these when I can find them. They don't show up all that often here in Australia. And this is the 12-inch for Dr. Jeep, which is off the Vision Thing album this is about 1990. It's got the absolute beautiful vocals of Maggie Riley on it, of course. And the B-side of this is the Dylan song Knocking on Heaven's Door. And that was, I think they got this off a bootleg, but yeah, it's official because it was on this. But that was a good one. And this is a gorgeous track at the time. This is Monsoon, Sheila Chandra, and Ever So Lonely. And unfortunately, apparently, from what I've read, she's totally lost her voice, can't even speak or whatever now. But yeah, this was a lovely song when it came out. So it's a 12-inch for Ever So Lonely. This is a rather one of those bizarre songs that came out at the time, which was Trio and Da Da Da. So yeah, 12-inch for that, grabbed. A couple from the Beatmasters. This is the first one. Hey DJ, with Betty Boo. Yeah, they use this in the clip. You can see them dropping them and using whatever. So that's a good one to find. And the second Beatmasters one, Betty Boo wasn't on this one, but that's Boulevard of Broken Dreams. And yeah, Hals Pelton was talking about this band in his last video, and that's Ministry, and the early Ministry. And this is an early one. This is the Halloween. Well, they had Every Day is Halloween, and this is a remix of it. Yeah, that's a brilliant track. You know, I like the industrial stuff too, but I don't think Pilts did. But yeah, I really like that as well. But even this early sort of scratchy, scratch stuff and sort of techno, yeah, really good stuff. So yeah, Ministry and the remix of Halloween. This guy used to love being a bit avant-garde. That's Malcolm McLaren, and he's done a song with Francois Hardy, Revenge of the Flowers. Yeah, nice picture label on that. Yeah, really good. Yeah, he did a couple of opera ones that I chased up and have got both of them. I think it's Carmen and Madame Butterfly. So yeah, added this one to the Malcolm McLaren collection. And going back in time a bit, you can tell by the generic disco single cover from RCA. And this is the Sugar Hill Gang and Rapper's Delight. Sort of like one of those must-haves. So way back when. So that's a good one to find. And then this was the sort of breakthrough to get back into the charts again, was the B-52s. And this is Love Shack. And that was huge here in Australia. What was this? Goodness, 89, 90? I think 89. So that's B-52s. And a bit of sort of indie type British, and the Innsbruck Carpets. And this is the 12-inch for Move. Yeah, I like getting their stuff. So yeah, it doesn't come up very often in Australia, but when it does, I usually jump onto them. And then a few Aussie ones. Jenny Morris. She was quite popular in the very late 80s. Formerly from New Zealand, but yeah, she's an Aussie now. And this was a 12-inch for Break in the Weather. And this guy was a bit of a clown in a way, but he actually was quite intelligent. But that's Jacko, Jacko Jackson. He was an AFL footballer back in the 80s, and he decided to put out a song called I'm an Individual. You Can't Fool Me. And yeah, I just did a video for Ben Rankins, and I'd done a sort of quirky record label one, and on the 7-inch it's this raw prawn, and on the 12 though it's on a standard mushroom. So that's yeah, Jacko. he was doing sort of battery ads and things like that. I think Energizer batteries, and yeah, good fun. And then another one, the track from the album, and that was the same name, is the Dugites, and this is Cut the Talking. And of course, a Dugite is a venomous brown snake that's over in Western Australia, and which is where they came from. So there's one from them. And on the talk, It's My Life. What a great tune that is. Really good video too, of course. That's where he sort of cuts off. Yeah, you can't see miming. He doesn't like being shown as miming, but that's yeah, really good one to have. And even the No Doubt. That's not a bad version either. But yeah, this is obviously the original and the best. So that's It's My Life from Talk. And this was a good band of the very early 90s, very end of the 80s into the very early 90s, the Shaman. And this is Move Any Mountain, very early 91. And of course, unfortunately, the guy that in this, Will Sinnott, yeah, he drowned just after they'd filmed the video for this. And yeah, she doesn't get much of a go on this track, but you do briefly see her in the video for this, and that's Plavka, or Plavka Lonich, or yeah, she was a stunningly gorgeous lady, or still is actually. And yeah, she was mainly on the song Hyperial, or Hyperial, yeah, it's Hyperial, but it's Hyperial. I haven't got that, but that's, yeah, one of the videos where you do see her. And of course she went on to do Ride in the Night, which was with Jam and Spoon in 93. But yeah, and of course Shaman, their best one, or absolutely killer track, is the Ease a Good, Ebenezer Good, that came out the next year after that, 92. I haven't got that yet, but yeah, I'm looking for it. But that was absolutely killer track, that one. And then throw in Young MC. I was pretty happy to find this. It was still sealed and really cheap. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, this is Bust a Move, the 12-inch. Oh, they're absolutely brilliant. Sort of that hip-hoppy type stuff. Nothing too crass. It was just really good fun. And how's that for a label? Delicious vinyl. Gorgeous. And then a few years back, this is very into the 70s, I think, a Human League and Empire State Human, before the ladies came aboard. And the last one is Thomas Dolby, and She Blinded Me with Science. And that's a one-eyed, looks, you think it's a pair of glasses, it's only a monocle or something like that. It's a bit strange, but yeah, quirky cover. And yeah, really good song too. Yeah, so there's the 12 inches, or a selection of them, that we've been finding. Yeah, I'll probably get on board once I start knowing how to process and stuff and get a video going. So I'll get that done, and then yeah, hopefully I'll get onto the LPs and things we've been finding. Yeah, and for everybody who's watched, thanks very much, and I'll catch you again in the future. Till then, I'll see you later.